a 6-time elite coach, a Legacy Club member, Superstar Diamond in her first CBC, a 10-star Diamond in her second CBC, the 2016 CEO Recipient Award, guys, part of Team Rockstar Fit. It is none other than Trina.
Thank you so much. Hey, hello. Listen, just one little small correction. I'm not all about the accolades, but it's 7-time elite coach, and I have to say that because that last one was really hard. So, coaches, hello, welcome. It is 5 o'clock somewhere, but it is not 5 o'clock here. So you do not get to go and get a cocktail yet, but I promise you when you do go after this session, it's gonna taste better because you're going to have earned it here with me. When my friends at Beachbody Corporate invited me to close out Summit all by myself on the stage on Saturday afternoon, I was jumping with joy. It was awkward. I jumped up on Doug Moss. I hugged his wife on the cruise. I spilled a glass of wine because I was so excited to have the opportunity to talk to leaders.
Yes.
Now, I love helping new coaches get started, but my passion, my zone is talking to leaders. And I want to help you level up your business so when you walk out these doors today, you are a different leader. They invited me to talk about balance. And I decided to take that in my own direction. So today when we're talking about balance, we're not talking about time management, we're not talking about to-do lists, we're not talking about how to track your follow-ups. We're talking about having a strong mindset and a strong business so you can have an amazing life. If we have not had a chance to meet before, I hope we do at some point. I love meeting coaches in the hallways. I love it when you send me messages afterward and tell me what you learned. But if we haven't met, my name is Trina Gray. I am a mom of 2 teenagers in a huge booming metropolis of Alpena, Michigan. Yeah. 7 people have been there. I love it. You're all invited. 2 teenagers. I've been coaching for 11 years. Yeah, you're so fun already. I love it. Over the course of 11 years, I have accumulated a lot of accolades in this business. I've been a Superstar Diamond coach, nonstop, never dropped, for 7 years. I don't say that to be boastful. I tell you that because it's possible. My second business center is a 10-star business center. I have been a 7-time elite coach and a CEO award winner. I say that to you because along with all the success and accolades has come a lot of headaches, a lot of pain, and a lot of lessons. So this presentation today is born out of the lessons that I have accumulated over the past 11 years of coaching. I love fitness, and I bet all of you do too, or you wouldn't be in these seats today. But I gotta let you in on a secret. More than loving fitness, I love the business of fitness. And that's what I would love you to fall in love with as well. I love helping other women create more freedom, more choices, and more joy in their life through the business of fitness. So although I love the super trainers and I love the workouts, I get more excited about the coach opportunity in building the business than I do about a new program launch. We will always have amazing program launches in this company, but it's not a program or a trainer that's gonna change my business. It's me falling in love with transforming lives. So let's dive into this today. Let's agree first and foremost that balance isn't about time. This isn't a to-do list. I'm not the best on time management. You don't want to follow me around my house and see how I get things done, all right? But here's what I can tell you. I believe balance is about clarity. Being clear in your life on who you are, on where you're going, and on how you're going to get there. This is a simple, easy lesson for you to teach your new coaches. Let me give you an example. Who am I? I am a formerly stressed out, overworked, overweight, underslept, that's not the right word, but I can't think of it, it's 4:30, mom who was burning out and had bigger dreams for my life but didn't know how to get there. Where am I going? I'm going to become a woman who's confident, who's happy, who's fit, who's inspiring, who wants to take family vacations, who wants to have time freedom. And how am I going to do that? By building a team. By building a team of other women who want to go the same place I go. Why is this helpful to you to have this kind of clarity? Because there's so much guilt and judgment associated with coaching. You are feeling guilty for leaving your kids. You're feeling judgment from your family for being here. You're feeling judgment for picking a different career path. You're feeling judgment for being in a pyramid scheme company, right? None of that matters to me because I know who I am, formerly stressed out, now happy and fit. I know where I'm going to build a life of choices and freedom. And I know how I'm going to do it by building a team of other women who want to go the same place. When you can step into this level of clarity, you can let go of all the baggage that is throwing you off balance in life. Another quick tip on balance before I share with you my mindset and business tips. Balance is not all about time. And balance is thrown off by distraction. There's two big distractions that we face as coaches. One is distraction in your mind. It shows up like worry or anxiety or fear. I was rereading a book by Elizabeth Gilbert called Big Magic. Anybody read Big Magic? Yeah, it's a great one. If you haven't read it, I really, really love it. And one quote in there jumped out at me. And she says, as we relax, fear relaxes. And I just love that. I kind of sank into that a little bit. As we relax, fear relaxes. She went on to say, I stretch out my legs and I enjoy fear to sit alongside me. I no longer fear fear. I invite it to come with me on my journey. I'm not trying to overcome it or beat it. I'm trying to accept it. Those of you in the room today who are facing fear, fear of failure, fear of other people's opinion, fear of your own opinion of yourself, I hope that alone, those quotes alone from Elizabeth Gilbert can help you. The other major distraction in what you face in this business that throws us off balance is just distraction in our work. Quick tip, I've shut off all my notifications in life. I look like the most unpopular friend that you have. I have no notifications on my phone. None on Instagram, none on Facebook, no text, no emails. If you looked at my phone backstage, it is blank. No little red circles. I did that 5 years ago and it's been game changing. Nothing can take me off track. I go to a message when I have time to check messages. I don't live other people's agendas by letting them show up in my life. Another way that distraction shows up in this business is by trying to wing it or overcomplicate it. I don't know about you, but when I took college calculus, if I tried to wing it, I wouldn't have made it through the first week. I had to follow the syllabus, show up at class, and do what they told me to do, and I completed the class. You can't wing coaching. You can't just decide one day that you're gonna do this and the next day this and have no consistency or plan. You'll never graduate. Overcomplicating it. This business is about building a team. So I'll make sure everybody heard that. And I know there's translators back there that told me to speak slowly and they're really pissed off at me right now. I'm gonna slow down. This business is just building a team. You can overcomplicate that 50 shades. You can overcomplicate that 100 different ways. But at the end of the day, all you have to do is find other people who want to go where you're going. They might come in through a challenge group, they might come in through an invitation to the business, doesn't matter. The only thing you're trying to do is build a team. So stop distracting yourself with everything else. So what I have for you are 5 mindset tips, my favorites, and 5 business tips that I think are gonna help you live a more balanced business and life. So number 1, my favorite lesson that I created for my team years ago, still extremely relevant in my life today. In order to be a great coach, you have to lead with heart and armor. What does that mean? That means that you have to love people hard while they are with you. And when you let them into your tender little heart, you have to know that some will break it. You have to let people into your heart because you can't build this business without building relationships. You have to care about the people you're bringing on your team. I know this sounds obvious, but we're not running an assembly line business. I hope you're not. You're running a business of real people and real relationships. You got to let people in, but here's the problem. You let them in and some will leave, and that'll break you. That's where the armor comes in. Love them hard while they're with you. Tip number 2, mindset of a leader. This comes from Darren Hardy, and I've applied it to coaches. It's one of my favorite lessons. It applies to business and life, and if this resonates with you, it'll change you. Darren explains that there's a pendulum in your life, and it can just swing an inch side to side, and you can live an average or a ho-hum life. Nothing really great happens. There are no magical, like rock star moments, but nothing really bad happens. There's no huge pain points. You're just kind of living average and safe. Now, none of you in this room want to live this pendulum in the middle, or you wouldn't have traveled all the way to Indy to be at Beachbody Convention if you wanted to live an average life. You wouldn't be a diamond or star diamond coach if you wanted to live an average life. So will you do this with me? I want you to actually try to push your pendulum as high as you can. And let me show you what that looks like. When you push it to success, you'll hit star diamond, 2-star diamond, 5-star diamond. You'll build a premier team, an elite team. You'll earn income. You'll have freedom. You'll grow a big team, a tribe. You'll work with people who you love. You'll advance on that road to elite. That sounds amazing. So just go push that pendulum. And then when you're riding the pendulum and you're at the Success Club party, or you're getting the paycheck on Thursday, or you're celebrating your coaches and life is grand, don't worry when it swings all the way to this side. This side can be hard. This is the struggle. This is accepting that people quit. This is not just that they quit, but they go to another company and try to take your people, right? This is they quit because, I won't name it. I almost said it and I drew it back into my mouth. Okay. This is that you experience self-doubt. You start to take criticism personally. You start to feel frustrated when your team's not moving. You have to make sacrifices. You gotta miss some t-ball games. You gotta miss some sleep. You gotta skip some movie nights. You gotta shut down some Netflix. You gotta make some sacrifices. So the pendulum on this side doesn't feel good. But I guarantee you, if you can survive this, if you can accept this side of the pendulum, this side is amazing. Can you do that? Can you push your pendulum higher? Can you decide that your life is worth more? Yes?
Yes.
Yes. All right. Here we go. Number 3, mindset of a leader. You have to find the joy in the business. What do I mean by that? Really simply in coach terms, you have to find your happiest, most fun way to invite to the business. You have to find your happiest, most joyful, authentic way for you to mentor people in the business. That's it. Joy. How do you want to invite? How do you want to mentor? That is it. You can invite on live streams. You can invite with PDFs. You can invite on direct messages. You can invite at church, at school. You can invite with a phone call, with a text. You can invite any way you want, but do it in a way that you're going to do it all the time. You can mentor any way you want. You can host weekly Q&As like I do. We do virtual retreats on my team. We do local book clubs on the beach. It's warm enough in July in Alpena to do that, right? We do Friday Night Fight Club. We host boxing classes. We go to the farmer's market together. That's mentoring. That's creating a tribe. That's creating a community. Now, I don't do a book club on the beach at 7 a.m. with coffee with coaches because Carl Deichler called me and said, that's what you should be doing. There's no manual from Beachbody that tells you how to keep the joy in the business. I'm just telling you 11 years in, I'm only here because I have continued to find joy in this business. And you have to too. You have to find your most joyful way to invite and your most joyful way to mentor. Can you do that? All right, that was decent. I love it. You're staying warm for me. All right, mindset tip number 4. Don't wait for support from others. If you heard Melanie Mitchell on the big stage yesterday, she said many of these same things. I guess that's good news. When top coaches agree with each other, there's some truth behind it. Here's the thing. Support is helpful, not required. It's helpful, but think about it. The people that you're seeking support from didn't ask you your permission for their career path. No one asks someone for permission to be a teacher, a doctor, a lawyer, a hygienist. If you're going to school to be a kindergarten teacher, you don't ask everybody in your life if they agree with your choice. You just go do it. Why do we feel like, as coaches, just because we're in network marketing or direct sales, that somehow we need the world's approval on our chosen career path? I'm telling you, just walk in the direction of your own dreams and don't ask or seek approval or permission. And then when you get it, it's like gravy. It's like the cherry on top. Does that make sense? All you portion fix people, can you have cherries and gravy? Yeah, you can. Okay. It's just the bonus when people support you, but don't look for it. A couple pictures there I think are cute. Anna Rustick's husband is a cop. He supports her, but he's not able to help her with this business. He's not able to help her with much of the childcare. He works around the clock. He works night shifts. Anna didn't wait to become a star diamond and get in this room for her husband to be able to take a break from work to help her. That's my friend Kelly Scott on the other side. She has a lot of family members who are overweight, obese, on medications, who really needed Shakeology, who really needed these programs, who didn't come with her. She didn't wait for their approval to build a star diamond business, and you shouldn't either. Tip number 5, see yourself as a successful person you are before you are. When Jade Simmons was on stage today, she's so badass. She was so amazing, right? Like her hair, her shoes, her presence, her just rock star mindset. I'm telling you, she became that woman way before she was rapping Beethoven. She became this fierce Beyonce, Missy Elliott style female before she ever was. When she was at home in the dark, playing herself with no one watching. She stepped into the role of a fierce female without anybody's permission, and you need to as well. I'm telling you, the most successful coaches are the ones who show up calm and confident. They're the ones who invite with energy and enthusiasm. If I lined all of you up like a painful wedding line, like receiving line, and I had to walk through that thing and talk to each of you, which I'd love to talk to each of you, but those lines are painful. If I walked through and I said, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? I could guarantee you I could pick the next top 20 coaches from that one question. Because the people I would pick are the ones that would be enthusiastic and convicted. I don't care if they stumble or they mumble. I don't care if it's not the perfect words. It's the people with a bright light in their eyes that are going somewhere in this business. Let me tell you about Lauren in the red dress. Lauren built a premier level business in the NICU. She delivered twins prematurely at 23 weeks. She lost her son. Her daughter's special needs. She knew she was not going back to the classroom to be a teacher because Kenzie was going to need her. She stepped into, goosebumps, in the biggest way humanly possible. Lauren stepped into the role of a premier coach, a leader, an income earner, way before she ever was. See yourself as a successful person before you are. People follow someone who's going somewhere, not someone who's arrived. So leaders, diamonds, star diamond in the room, don't become unrelatable. When you start talking about bigger incomes, or you start talking about vacation homes you want to buy, or anything bigger, you create this gap between you and the person you're bringing on. I don't talk about my business by saying I was debt-free or that I'm in the Million Club. Legacy. Jonathan Gelfand, it's called the Legacy Club, right? So I don't promote that much in my business because the people I'm bringing on aren't there yet. They care about where you're going, not where you've arrived to. So where are you going? I asked my team this. I asked them to write it on my team page recently. Where are you going? Say that you're going to be able to take your family on vacation. You're going to get into the best shape of your life. You are going to get toxic people out of your world. You are going to focus on self-love and self-care. Tell them where you're going. Let them decide if they want to come with you. All right, so we talked about the mindset tips of a leader. Let me give you the 5 business strategies of a leader. The number 1 business strategy I have for you, if you just take notes on this one thing, force yourself to write this down. The number 1 strategy of a leader to have a balanced business and life is just invite to the team. Sure, they can come in through a challenge group, they can come in through a product, but I'm telling you, all roads lead to the team. That's a phrase we use on my team a lot. All roads lead to coaching. Why? I'm going to give you 5 quick reasons that you can give to people you're talking to about why they should join your team. I'm going to make inviting to the team easier for you. I'm going to talk fast. These are quick. Tell people, hey, it's better to be a teammate. You can start as a customer, but let me tell you why you should be on a team. 1, teammates are surrounded by positive people with goals. I guarantee you that teacher doesn't get to pick who's in the classroom next to her, right? People don't get to pick who's in the cubicle next to them. People don't get to pick who's on the same night shift as them as a nurse. In this business, you pick your coworkers. I said that on a prospect Zoom or an opportunity call, and I saw people light up. I get to pick my coworkers. I don't have to sit with this annoying coworker anymore at work. You get to pick in this business who you work with, and that is freedom, and that is powerful to people. The number 2 reason I tell people to join the team is that they're going to stay committed to their own results. It becomes your forever journey in your lifestyle, not a 21-day, 80-day, 90-day. I don't care if Beachbody gives us 100-day programs now. Being a coach is a forever, not 100 days. It's forever. Here are a few coaches on the team who've gotten amazing results. 2 of them were personal trainers before. They've gotten better results as Beachbody coaches because they've been committed to their own results. The number 3 reason I share to join the team is to get a savings on great programs and products. I don't lead with a discount. I don't use the word discount. Discount sounds like coupon. I don't like coupons. They end up at the bottom of my purse. I always forget to use them, right? It's a savings. I can roll with the savings, but I put it in this context. Hey, you're gonna love Shakeology. You're gonna need these beach bars. You're gonna need this stuff for your family anyway. Energy energizes life. You have to have these things anyway. You might as well get a savings on them. It's not the number 1 reason. I include it in my reasons of 5. I bury it in the middle, right? I don't want people to just join my team for this purpose, but I want to tell them it's one of the benefits. Number 4 reason is to earn extra income at home, online, on your own time. Here are some words that I like to use. Do you need to earn some extra money for your bills, for your groceries, for gas, for your student loan payment? Would you like to be able to make your car payment? Do you want some breathing room at home? Would you like fewer arguments with your spouse about money? Coaching, okay, disclaimer, you earn what you hustle. There's no income guarantee in this business. But I like to use these words with prospective coaches. Do you want some breathing room in your budget? Would it feel better to have a cushion in your savings account? Those are words that I think help. Number 5 reason to join the team that maybe you don't talk about enough, or you only talk about it when you're at Summit, when we're blowing up everybody's feeds with 2,000 posts about being here. Talk about it not just in July, year round. No one else is going on cool work trips. They're not. They're going to get their continuing education credits for being a teacher or whatever, a dentist, a hygienist. They're sitting in a boring conference room with danishes and stale coffee and a notebook, and they're hating life, and they're playing Angry Birds on their phone, right? Not us. Not us. We're just on Instagram all day, but we're working out, we're drinking shakes, we're having fun, we're going to parties. People need this business trip, right? Yeah. All right, so those are the 5 reasons I give to join the team. If you start using those in your own words, with your own examples, you will add more coaches to your team. And that's my number 1 business strategy. These next ones are quick. I want you to consider doing it differently. Not all top coaches coach the same, and that's cool. I create custom plans for all of my coaches. I am not a top recruiter. 15-star, 10-star, star diamond. I have a star diamond and a diamond business, 4 business centers. 15, 10, star, and diamond. I recruit about 2, maybe 3 coaches a month. Okay? But I spoon feed them. I create custom plans for them. I spend time with them. I help them create a legitimate business. Now, my business strategy isn't for everybody, but it might be for you, and I want you to know that this is possible. I help my coaches figure out what they love. Do they want to focus on 2B mindset, ultimate portion fix, Shakeology, Beachbody on demand? I help them figure out what they want to focus on, then who they want to invite to that. All of my new coaches create virtual studios. That's what we call them. A virtual studio, a place that they want to coach people online. Not just one program, not just 1 month, a year-round virtual studio. I suggest that we talk through a power of 3. Let me give you a quick example. My new coach, Raquel, was going to run a virtual studio called Eat Like You Love Yourself. I stole that from Beachbody. Eat Like You Love Yourself. She was going to invite people into her studio when they purchased Shakeology from her. So I said, your conversations are going to be a lot easier if you tell me the 3 things you love about Shakeology. This was on our Getting Started Right call. This is the first call. Figuring out what she's going to invite to, naming her studio, setting some deadlines, telling me who she's going to invite. Then I help her with the conversations by having her tell me what she loves about Shakeology. So she said, gosh, I know this sounds really awkward, Trina, but it's helped me be more regular, not bloated. I'm like, girl, that's not awkward. That's awesome. Good. She said, it's given me fuel to raise my 3 kids and have more energy in my workouts. And it's a quick meal on the go. Otherwise, I'm eating their leftovers. I'm like, that's your entire invitation. You're going to tell people I'm opening a virtual studio. It's called Eat Like You Love Yourself. We're going to use a superfood shake that I love. It's helped me stay regular. It gives me energy. It's quick and convenient. How does that sound to you? This is on the Getting Started Right call. We're just like getting down to business, people, right? Then I help them with their posts. I help them make their graphics. I have them screenshot their conversations and send them to me. I want my Facebook direct messages, I want it full with my new coaches asking me questions and screenshotting actual conversations. Then all I do is walk around and voice memo back all my answers. All right, let me just show you quickly what a couple of those custom plans look like. This is my new coach, Angela. I helped her create a virtual studio called the Full Potential Fit Club. She calls it Full Po Fit Club. Hers is fueled by Beachbody on Demand, Ultimate Portion Fix, and Shakeology. She invited people to join her with Ultimate Portion Fix Challenge Pack. We decided this on our Getting Started Right call. We got her studio up and running in the first 2 weeks. Then I'm just showing you a screenshot of a conversation I'm having with her where I'm giving her feedback on her invites. And I say, do I have permission to give you some feedback? Your invitation is a little stale. It needs a little bit more emotion. How about you try this? All right, another custom plan. My friend Erin, who's here, went diamond in her first 6 months. She's a success starter in the business. She's had a lot of success in this business by having her own custom plan, right? She's had a lot of success with Shakeology, and she loves Beachbody workouts. She also works out at the gym. So she created a group called the Strength Squad, and she invited former athletes that she used to coach, friends and family to join her in the Strength Squad. We've worked a lot on sharing her journey of losing more than 50 pounds in the past year. Erin and I will draft posts together. We'll work on her before and afters. This is what you have to do to help a coach become a success starter, to help a coach go diamond in 6 months, in my opinion. You gotta walk alongside them and you gotta spoon feed them along the way. Last example of custom plans, these are all new coaches of mine from this year. So Jordan's Kitchen, she's a college student who loves to cook. So she has her own virtual studio called Jordan's Kitchen where it's all nutrition focused. People can get in here to her studio with Shakeology, by getting Beachbody on Demand where they can access recipes, or getting the Portion Fix. All right, that's Raquel in the middle. She's the one doing Eat Like You Love Yourself. And that's my coach Christina on the top. Her last name is Courage. It's Christina Courage. And so her virtual studio is called House of Courage, and she just coaches people on 2B mindset. My third business strategy is to teach the compensation plan in action. If you want more business builders. Aren't you curious? Talk more about the business. Talk less about the products. I can only spend so much time talking about Beachbody or working Beachbody. So I'm telling you, if I'm gonna learn the details of something, me personally, Beachbody's not asking me to say this, coaches coach all different ways, I would rather learn the comp plan inside and out than learn everything about Morning Meltdown inside and out. I would rather learn about the comp plan inside and out than every ingredient in and outside Shakeology inside and out. You have limited time and attention. I think your attention should be on the business and the comp plan, knowing, trusting that Beachbody is going to create great programs and products for us to invite to. Be an expert in the comp plan. So my example for you is Alexa. I got on a call with her and I asked her to share with me what she wanted her monthly income to be in this business. Why monthly? Because most coaches can think on a monthly basis about a bill they would like to cover. They'd like to bring in an extra $200 to their family. They would love to pay for all their kids' sports and dance lessons with $300. They want to earn $500 for a car payment. People think in terms of monthly income. So then I do my really good math and I divide it by 4. And then I figure out how much they need to earn per week. Then I show them this is a blank piece of paper with a pen. This is not fancy. This is me writing out what Alexa's income goal is. I know she's going to earn it through challenge pack commissions and by team bonuses. Challenge pack commissions by bringing coaches on the team with a challenge pack, and team bonuses. So all I did is show her, if you hit Success Club 10 every month, this is what you're going to earn in commission, $250, and then if you want to earn 500 a month, we got to earn $250 in team bonuses. And then I show her what the volume needs to be every week to do that. I am not a rocket scientist. I don't love math in any way, but I can handle this. You can handle this. Your coaches, most of them aren't going to take the initiative to figure this out on their own. You have to help them by asking them what they want to earn, by showing them that it's earned in 2 ways: commissions on challenge packs and all the other products, but I would focus on the challenge pack commission and team cycle bonuses, and show them a path of how to earn it. Show them a path of how they're going to earn it. All right. How else do I teach the business, the comp plan in action? These are just some quick ideas for you. When I'm really on my game, I will screenshot the graphical genealogy and I'll just send it in a direct message or a text message to a coach and say, there's a new coach in your downline. I know you might not even know what that means, but that means that someone else is going to contribute to your future bonus. Doesn't that sound cool? So I show them when people are added to their downline, even when they didn't add them. Make sense? Yes. So celebrate coaches added to the downline and say, hey, you've got someone under you. I know that doesn't make sense right now, but it's a big deal. Because when you get to Emerald and Diamond, that person's helping with your paycheck. Explain what it means when coaches are added to their downline. I share example paychecks, not recent ones. They're going to be fairly unrelatable to a lot of coaches. It's going to seem like a decade away, to be honest. So I share earlier paychecks. All of my paychecks from the beginning, from when I actually decided to coach, all of my paychecks have commissions and team cycle bonuses. So I show them that progression. I show them a $300 paycheck. I show them a $1,000 paycheck. I have one screenshotted that's a $2,000 paycheck per week. And I show them what that looks like. All right? I get on Zooms, I screen share, I look at their business. I'm not afraid to coach in the business, and you shouldn't either. Don't just coach the fitness and the nutrition. Don't just coach the To Be Mindset journal and containers. Don't just coach the Morning Meltdown. Coach the comp plan. Cool? Yes? All right, let's bring it home. 4, use simple language. Use simple language. Tell people clearly and directly what you do. I put my best friend from college, Amy Showman, up here because she's gotten so good at being really direct and clear about who she's working with and what she does. Here are some examples I asked in my team page if people could tell me really simply what they do. So they wrote, I support women who live anywhere to get fit and make it a way of life. I help them find soulmate workouts and recipes for their family. That is really clear. If you're gonna work with this person, you would know, doesn't matter where I live, she's gonna help me make fitness a way of life, I'm gonna get some great workouts, recipes for my family. Someone else, I run accountability groups to help people who are ready make time for their health. We share recipes, motivation, and guidance. We check in a private group. Take out all the fluff, take out all the crap, just literally tell people what you do. Here's an example that I used on the Beachbody cruise. It's fun to show vacation pictures and travel, but you gotta bring it to them. My vacation picture doesn't matter if they don't know what I do or how they can participate. So I say to people, I'm on a cruise, blah, 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 I got Dramamine coming out from everywhere, patches on me. All right, but in addition to that, I tell them I mentor women who love fitness, who have bigger dreams. This is what I say, honest to God, all the time. I mentor women who love fitness and have bigger dreams. If I just gave you that one sentence in this room right now, who does this fit? Sorry guys, women. Are there any women in this room who love fitness and have bigger dreams? Yay, if you weren't all signed up, I would sign you up, right? This is who I mentor. This is who I work with. Can you in one sentence say who you want to work with? Do it. Do it. Be simple and be clear. Then I tell them how I do it. I help them create extra income with an online business. I connect them with supportive women. I believe in their success. This is kind of my promise statement as a coach. And if you want to grow to 2-star, 5-star, 10-star, 15-star and beyond, be super clear about who you help and how you help them. All right, lastly, last tip, strategy of a leader, show the business. You're gonna do it in a couple ways. There's some fun pictures of Kelly Ryan and Amanda Hendrickson that I've pulled. I looked up some coaches on my team who are successful and who are growing, and of course, these are the first 2 posts that came up for them. They're sharing and showing the lifestyle of a coach. They're sharing and showing enthusiasm and happiness. If I were looking for a coach to take me to a better place in my life, I would pick one of them. This is Janie and Sarah. Janie is 60 plus years old, and she is sharing and showing her 67. Janie is right here, people. Janie.
Hey, Janie.
Janie, I went to your page because you're so good at showing the lifestyle of a coach, showing yourself working out, showing yourself committing to your health, showing yourself doing this business at any age or stage of life. Show the lifestyle of a coach so people know if they want to go where you're going. Then show who you mentor. Final tip for you. When you're recognizing your coaches for their rank advancements or their success club or all of that, don't just recognize them in Beachbody terms, recognize them by giving them props. Hold up. Recognize them by giving them props and you credibility. Ooh, double whammy. So I'm saying congrats Tanya, who's here. Congrats Tanya for hitting diamond. This is giving her props. Next paragraph is for me. I'm saying Tanya is a mom of teens and x-ray tech who loves fitness, who I've had the joy of mentoring. I want other people to see what I can do for them. That's a win-win. When you do your recognition, it's for them and it's for you. Use it for both. Here's some other quick examples. I took my elite and premier coaches, some of them are in the room today.
Yay!
I took them on a trip to Chicago. It was amazing, but if I just showed the highlight reel, I'm not gonna relate to anybody. So look at what I wrote. I said, this tribe of friends and fitness leaders include daughters of alcoholics, women who grew up poor, moms who lost babies, women who climbed the corporate ladder and did not find what they were looking for, moms who felt burnt out, women who craved connection. I want to show who I mentor so other women can decide, do they belong here? Lastly, you can show it in your stories, obviously. When you're showing coaching, talk about who you mentor. Give exact details. I'm talking about these are college students, former athletes, teachers, full-time professionals, trainers, yoga instructors, moms. They're all amazing coaches. They're all on my team. Show people who you mentor. Again, when you're giving recognition shout outs on Instagram or Facebook, it's for them. Congrats on your business promotion. but the bottom is for me. I'm working with former athletes, new moms, part-time Beachbody coaches. All right, so in conclusion, what did you learn from me today? 5 mindset tips: heart and armor, pendulum, joy, don't need approval, be successful now. On the business side, invite to the team, create custom plans, teach the comp plan, be simple in your language, show the business. It is 5 o'clock. Good job.